Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. For Braden in a car after having too much coffee. How's it going, everyone? It is a very dismal morning once again. We have a fine mist coming down. Headed to work. I think I have officially reached my freak out moment of how bad our now official pandemic is. Just listen to all of the seems fairly extreme measures that China has been going through to isolate their citizens from, or if they find them to be infected. Essentially, they're taking people's temperatures, just like leaving their homes, going into work. Like, as I assume if I arrived at the parking garage, they would take my temperature and basically tell me to go to a fever center if I had a fever. And these fever centers that they have are essentially like additions that they've added to hospitals. So they're not in the hospital, it's outside in like a tent. The staff all there is covered head to toe in what sounds like a containment suit. They test your fever, they ask you a bunch of questions, and then they give you a CAT scan. And I'm giving you all this second information, so please, if this interests you, go and research it yourself. But if we get to the point that we're doing all that, oh boy. And the real question is, should we already be there? I have talked several days now about how I think this has been blown out of proportion. And I guess I'm stepping that back quite a bit right now. So let me eat crow, let me just tell you that I should not have said that. I don't want anybody to get sick. And I say this with kind of a runny nose to begin with. But this is the time of year, especially with like it being misty and stuff out, I would normally have a runny nose at this time of year because of allergies. So like I immediately got, I don't have a temperature, by the way. I don't know. It's like, I don't want to be the carrier that brings this across the river to our little small town, but I am being asked to go and participate in these meetings and stuff today. And that's another kicker, like, well, we have to have meetings about how we're going to quarantine people. Isn't that detrimental to the goal that we're trying to accomplish here? Oh, it's still dark. It's never great when it's still dark in the morning. And what, you probably gotta listen to me say that for another month until it's nice and bright out again in the morning when I drive in. It's very misty. Creatives on call. It's a cool little design they got there. I accept that they are creative. I was referring to the billboard that I think you would have seen from that front cam. I don't think we will be able to see the arch today at all. I think that the visibility is less than what we would be able to see, but here you go. Do you see it? Spot the arch, everyone. Can you see it at this point? because I think you're just going to see a line and some lights like I do. So, from all we could tell, someone stole the arch last night, and we're not able to see it anymore. We have bigger problems in St. Louis, everyone. Someone stole the arch. I hope we are still able to make jokes, make light of a somewhat forlorn situation we will be in here now. I think we're going to cut it there. I'm going to have another long day of doing video calls and training people how to do video calls. So wish me luck. I hope everybody has a great day, even despite all this. I hope everyone drives safely. I hope actually you don't even have to drive. I hope you are one of those out there that can just telecommute. Take your temperature. Stay safe. And I'm going to end this with a sneeze. Bye!